Hello, 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 hello. I am here. We can make this pretty darn quick today. Who wants to play a little game? I don't. Hi, you are here too. That's good. Maybe it'll be a good luck charm. Who knows? I hope so. This week has not been good to me so far. Okay, I think this displays turnips, right? You know what? I like unlucky things, and I like to think that unlucky things are lucky. So if that's the case, then I can roll with it. But I'm gonna buy out red. I think I have enough money to buy out. So. I mean, no, I don't. There's actually no chance that I have enough money. $21K? And I know that this is 11K, and the Regal Wardrobe is also like 11K, I think. There's absolutely no chance, so I need to pull out money. This thing is definitely over 10. 15! See, that's what I'm saying. Yes, buying out red makes him leave faster. That's the only reason I'm doing this. It depends on, like, what's going on. Because if I don't buy him out, then the next visitor will be here on Sunday. Because he'll be here until... Actually, there's 2 ways it could go. Actually, scratch that. There's 3 ways it could go. If I buy him out now, then he leaves now and it immediately decides the next visitor. See, he's gone now. Great. Okay. And then based on that, it will be in 2 days from now on Saturday. Tomorrow, if I play before he leaves at 6 p.m., then it won't decide. I know the visitor rules in this one are very confusing. Okay, so yes, that did displace turnips. So now we're not quite full, but one more day and it would be full. So we have to be mindful of that, because if more go in there, the others will just get eviscerated and disappear into the void. Okay, Wendell will be here on Saturday. So yeah, there's actually 3 outcomes here. Number 1 is that I buy him out today, he leaves immediately, and it decides the next visitor for Saturday. Number 2 is that I buy him out tomorrow, or I load the game after he's left at 6 p.m. And if I do that, then it will decide the next visitor as being Sunday. Yeah. However, if I don't buy him out tomorrow and I left him there, and I didn't load the game after 6 p.m., it wouldn't pick the next visitor until it load the game on Saturday, so then the next visitor would be on Monday. So there's a lot of different ways it can play out, and that does change things. And obviously, generally speaking, the sooner somebody shows up, the better, because then I can get somebody that I need sooner or whatever. But it's a lot of mumbo jumbo. Anyway. I don't really know what to expect here. This is like our moment of truth. It didn't snow yesterday, did it? Or did it? I'm like actually very confused right now. It might have. Now that I'm thinking back, I feel like it snowed, but I also could just be going crazy at this point. Okay, it was snowing yesterday, so gyroids are on the table. Good. Okay, anyway. So, this is going to be a big moment, because I don't have a good feeling about this week. And we are running low on time. Anyway, I bought it 86. You know, like the past 3 weeks, not been great. I bought it 99, I bought it 84, I bought it 86. I got 5, almost 5, like 4.9, 5, and 5.4. I put my time. I did my time. You know, and then I got a decrease. I got a decrease, and then this week I got a decrease, but it's not the decreasing pattern. Then I got another decrease, so it's like there's no chance of me making money unless I get a spike, and I'm gonna lose a lot if I don't because it only went up by like 2 bells. So like I'm really hoping today's the day. It's not the day. Great. And yeah, I was right yesterday to say that, yeah, it's only going to go up by 2 bells. So, yahoo! This sucks. It's actually terrible. I'm putting in so much time. But this year has just been, like, evil to me. Now, like, obviously, I don't think this has anything to do with you. It's just, it's been bad all week. And I've not had a good feeling about it. But not all hope is lost, technically. I've seen 1 spike on a Friday, or is it 2 now? Okay, I've seen 1 spike on a Friday. We could see another Friday spike. It's a new year, anything could happen. But like, I don't know. This is actually just like terrible luck. So I'm not... Okay, 30k. That replaces the money that... Nice. Nice, I'll take that. That's pretty exciting. Now, there is one positive. The positive is that we do have turnips inside the Lost and Found. What that means is that we have backup money, basically. Like, if I lose money, but turnips get locked into the Lost and Found, they don't go bad, they don't spoil, right? They stay there forever, unless something else displaces them. And there's a couple ways where you could easily have things displaced. There are a couple ways. The fireworks in July is like the easiest one that I can think of that comes to mind because it takes place in the Lake Acre, and if you drop a bunch of stuff in the Lake Acre, it'll all just get like, you know, taken into the Lost and Found. So that's super easy. Otherwise, you have to rely on RNG. But like, yeah, last time I just dropped a bunch of turnips here and it got them all locked away. Anyway, it's nice. It's not like always a good strategy because it's a lot of work and it's a lot of RNG. Although I would, as I've mentioned before, winter's pretty good for it because the igloos always picking a new spot every day. So you have a pretty good chance of like it hitting a signpost if you put turnips around every signpost. But yeah, so like I've lost probably like 500k and like another 500k the past 2 weeks. And then this week I bought 86. It was it went down, and then it was at 42, then it went to 44, now it's 46. If I'm lucky, it goes up 3 tomorrow. So I'd be selling at like 55%, I don't know, something like that. So I'd basically be losing like 2.3, 2.2 mil, something around there. That is, yeah, it's essentially the GameCube version of putting turnips on the tables in Wild World. Although it's a lot more limited because you only have 20 slots and you can't... you know, there honestly might be a way that it's easier to like get turnips into there, but as far as I'm aware, no, it's not like a for sure thing. There's a couple like weird cases where things get moved, but I don't think like it affects turnips. Like if you drop money in your like house acre, if you drop money in B3 and then you start a new character and they go through the tutorial, that money just instantly gets put into the Lost and Found. Because like it could break the tutorial. So like that's just a fun little thing. But that doesn't affect turnips, obviously. But yeah, basically like if a visitor shows up at a signpost and there's items near the signpost, that stuff goes in. If there's an event that needs to like take up the space, that does it. But I think in Wild World, I'm not 100% sure of the details, but you can just do it whenever you want, right? So it's not quite the same. It's a little bit more limited. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna hope that I can find the gyrates at least today. That would be nice. But yeah, not all hope is lost for this week, but I don't know. 3 weeks in a row is a bummer. This hasn't happened in a long time. I've had it very, very good for like the past, I don't know, 5 months. Right? I mean, like, things were like a lot of back and forth and not great until July. July is when like I started getting the pattern where it's like, oh, you know, 2 spikes, then who knows, 2 spikes, a decrease, 4 spikes, a decrease, 2 spikes, 2 whatever, 5 spikes, no spike, 3 spikes, decrease, decrease. Now, maybe no spike. And again, December 8th was the first like no spike in a while. Like we hadn't like seen one of those for sure in quite a long time. So I don't know, I'm not like super thrilled about this week because of the turnips. I really want to make money and I really want to make progress. I keep saying that I want to be done by June, and I'm like, I'm going to put the time in so I can hopefully like, you know, bring that forward like in maybe April or May. And it's like, I'm doing great, you know, it's like 33 inventories, 40, 42 inventories. Those are really good numbers. Again, my best week was obviously a near max price, but that was 43 inventories, and I did 42 this week. Unless I miscounted. But like that's huge. If I did that on another good week, yeah, that would be a lot of money. And if I did that now, I would probably like do more than that. Because I'm trying to like wake up earlier. So it's like, I don't know, I'm putting in the right amount of effort. I'm doing everything right. I'm just not getting good luck. Which is just frustrating to happen like a bunch in a row. Because I want to make progress. I haven't made progress since last year. Bad joke, but it is a little frustrating. I like to think this is like my punishment because I kept thinking to myself, "Oh man, I'm getting so close now." It's like, dude, you're two-thirds of the way there. You're getting there, but you're not like there. So I don't know. If I just like keep up this effort and then I can get like the amount of spikes that I was getting before, then yeah, sure, we'll make a lot of progress real quick. So I'm just trying to think about that. I don't think you have anything to do with it. I think the game's just trying to curse me. Like I said, it's my hubris. I'm being smited for thinking that I'm doing so well and that I'm almost done. The game's reminding me that it's in control and that I'm not. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be selling tomorrow regardless of what happens. And it looks like I don't know where the gyroid is. So I guess I'll just ignore that and we'll hope to find it soon. Alright, what the heck do we have here? A Mega Dingloid. We do not need that. A Mega Stromboid. We do not need that. Oh, maybe there's a third gyroid out there that we do need. Maybe, but I don't see it. And it's dark, so that doesn't help. Guess we'll drop those and then wrap up. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll be on in the afternoon as I usually am tomorrow. We'll check the price. If I somehow get the Friday spike, the week's saved. If not, I do have turnips in the Lost and Found, which I can sell. You know, the following time there is a spike, which will help me recover the money I've lost. But right now, the money I've lost it's not about the money that I've lost. It's about the fact that I don't have the money out anymore. So I'd have to like take money out or do something else, which is annoying. Now, I am a little concerned about the amount of turnips that are in here based on the igloos. Right, there you can only hold 20. So if I take some of these out and drop them, then we'll be fine. But yeah, we can have 6 here. I think it would take 9 if I did this, right? Because, like, I don't know, like, sure, the whatever takes the place of the signpost is one thing, but if the person is standing in front of the signpost, then that can take 1 as well. So I know, like, technically if I had this full, it would be nice, but I don't want to risk losing stuff, so I'll just take these out. And again, that's still something. It's 11, I guess. That's gonna be awkward, but... Okay, well that's basically it for this. Again, I've only got 2 gyroids, nothing new. Turnips only went up by 2 bells. It's not looking great there, but there's still hope for tomorrow, but I don't like things being left till Friday. I can say that with confidence. Okay, so I'm wrapping this up. I'm trying to think. Should I just like go straight to New Horizons? I don't usually live switch games on stream, but I can attempt it. I think I'm gonna attempt it. It's gonna get a little crazy here for a moment. So bear with me. But yeah, this one's not, I don't know, today's whatever. We didn't get anything, we got rid of red. Wendell's here on Saturday, turnips, bleh. Just the fact that the price went down twice at the beginning of the week basically means like you are losing money unless you get a spike, champ. That's it. And there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, let me wrap this up.